Something a bit different for you guys. This is the new project. I absolutely love things like this. So this is, she doesn't know yet, but this is Kayla's new car. So her brother Lee has very kindly bought this one. Some of you guys may or may not have noticed in my previous videos, Kayla is expecting. So just something with 5 doors, a little bit easier for her to get around, I think was the main, bit more reliable as well, was the main thing behind this one. But it's come to us now for a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a tart up. So we're doing something a bit different with this one. It's actually going to have Golf R rear bumper. It's got side skirts that come with the car, GTI wheels, little spoiler, some black accents, Golf R front bumper as well, and splitter, little mirror trims, getting the windows tinted, and a full overall flash over the whole car, just in the same colour. It's going to be grey. We're not doing anything too crazy with it, but yeah, Golf R replica you could call it, I suppose. Really looking forward to this one because I absolutely love transformation. I think from what it is now to how it's going to be quite a different looking car, let's say that. So again, like I said, it's not going to be too crazy, nothing drastic. First of all, a couple of areas to sort out. So you can see obviously the door is badly dented in, the wing is the same. We've got some fitment issues on the bonnet, both sides, and again wing. I made the mistake, made the mistake earlier of opening the bonnet. Just have a look and see, have a peek, and I can't actually shut it now. So definitely got some fitment issues going on with that bonnet. This is just the introduction for this one. I'm going to have to keep it hidden in one of the units because she knows nothing about it. But it's going to look quite different to this when it's all finished. Yeah, excited to be cracking on this actually. Like I said, I absolutely love things like this because it's just the transformation. Made a start. Just taking the arch trims off so far, just so I can have a look and see what's going on with this repair. Quite a lot of bodge filler in there, as you can see, but we'll rip some of that out and see what the situation is. Again, you can see various evidence of previous resprays and previous work going on. We know that in any case. Rear bumper's off. Taking the trim pieces off the interior here as well, because I've got Ryan, Hint of Tint, coming over for me to do the window tinting. Just makes it a bit easier for him without all the trim pieces there. But whilst I've done that, I think I might have a windscreen wiper delete, sorry. Fairly sure I've got one. I had one spare off the Audi, and I think they might be the same size. So if I've got one, I'll pop that in. Wiper delete and debadged. Looking a lot cleaner, especially when it's going to a Golf R rep. Couldn't keep the Blue Motion badges in there. I think that just looks much cleaner without the badges on this one. Yeah, it's going to look good from the rear end. Started working on the front end as well, as you can probably see. Obviously just sorting the alignment issues out from previous, like I said, and also having a bit of a tidy up of this sill here. So I think I showed you guys what this was like before. Can't fully remember now, but it was like this, if I didn't. So I've just cut this off. Very fortunate with this. You can see it just there. This is right at the point where it becomes single skinned. So I'm only about a centimetre off it being completely single skinned anyway, which basically means I can get away with just welding a new piece in there. Just a quick tidy up on this then. Better than it was before. Like I said, hopefully when the side skirt goes on, it's all hidden anyway. And then obviously the wing goes on top of there, so just the tiniest amount of fiberglass skimming on there. Drill a new hole for the wing attachment. We should be good. Skirts are on. I'm just starting to work on the dents now. Got the bonnet lining up with the wings a lot nicer than it was. Still some fine tuning work to do. It'll probably change again a little bit more when I put the bumper and the lights back on, but it's certainly a lot better than it was. Repairs done, ready for primer. So you can see we've gapped up the bonnet a lot nicer than it was. It's not perfect. The gap on this side's a little bit too big for my liking, but I can't push that wing back anymore. So it is what it is, just a tidy up. Not completed this yet because I'm waiting till I get the rear bumper before I do that. And I think it looks decent, but I'm not fully sure until I get the rear bumper that's going on there properly. Same for that side. Yeah, into the booth, get some primer on it. You can actually see as well, interestingly, where they've previously done some repairs. So this is direct gloss. You can see the sort of grey colour there. It's 2K direct gloss fading into the original clear coat up here. So yeah, we've got some 2K direct gloss there on the bonnet. This greyer colour, you can see it. And I think that's it. Strange that the bonnet's been done and not the two front wings. Anyway, into primer next. Starting to think about colours. I know I said I wasn't going to go crazy, so this is the standard colour. No metallic in there, it's just a solid grey. Quite flat and boring. You know Kayla's a purple girl. This is with 40% pearl, same colour, but 40% purple pearl in there. This is 35 and 5 gold. This is 15 and 15. That goes to bronze, so discount that one. But these two, ignore the nibs, I've done it outdoors obviously. It's difficult to even get it on the camera, but they've got a very subtle tinge of purple in them when the sunlight hits them just right. But for the most part, they are very similar to the grey. So I can get away with doing something like this without doing the door jambs. In an ideal world, we'd be painting the whole thing, but that's that's not what we're doing with this one. So I think I'll tone this down a bit. Yeah, I think we're onto a winner with that. That'll look really good in the sun. Okay, so I've got some external parts in the post. Made a start on the inside instead then, whilst I'm waiting for those. So when I first got the car in, there was a lot of water in the boot, moisture, water. There was actually water underneath the rear seat as well. Presumed it was just because the boot had been left open or something like that, but actually, looking up on the forums, it's a very common thing with these Golfs, the mk7. So 3 areas that it can come in from is the lights, these vents here, and there should be a drain tube going from boot release to that hole there. The tube is here, not connected to anything, so I'll replace that with a new one. I'll fix that, get some new rubber gaskets on this side. I'll just make them, there's only 1mm rubber, and then just seal that in from the outside. We'll seal the lights when they go back in as well with a bit of silicone. Yeah, hopefully if we address all 3 of those areas, it won't leak again. So the seats are out for a deep clean, and headline is off as well. Doing something a little bit different with the headliner. I'll show you later, but it was a light grey or white roof. It won't be for much longer. Yeah, proper little project this car's turning into. Be really nice when it's done. Sorry guys as well if I'm seeming a little bit out of sorts or down on energy with these videos. These are out of hours and weekend only, so it's the end of the day basically, so I am tired. Yeah, I will try and bump the energy levels up, see how we go. One new drain pipe for the boot release. Gaskets on these replaced and sealed in. Bit messy from the outside, but it is sealed. It's all going to be completely hidden under the bumper anyway, so I'm not bothered about that. Hopefully watertight. One side of the headliner done, so it's come out really nice, apart from there's a few creases in here at the moment from where it was folded in transit. Unfortunately it didn't come on a roll, it was all folded, so it does still have a few creases in there. I'm hoping I should be able to get those out with a steamer. I would leave it just out in the sun or something like that, but I don't have time. Starlight kit going in next. Alright, so you can see the sort of design that I've gone for. We've got 8 sections, 60 a piece. Kayla's princess crown as a personalised touch up the top there. I think I'm going to do that in a different colour is the plan. And then, yeah, so that's 1,000 holes drilled into the headliner. Snagged it on a couple of sections on the other side, really irritating, but when you're drilling 1,000 holes, it's going to snag a couple, isn't it? So I have got a way of fixing that in any case. I can just put some flocking back in there, do that as an afterthought. But yeah, for now, mocked up where I want this to go in the car. It's about 1 meter's worth. So I'll have this overhanging this edge here, that's where it's going to come in, and it'll be just spider webbing out from there. Basically, I've now got to poke 1,000 strands into each of these individual holes that I've made, and then glue them all down. First 500 done. Obviously still got to be trimmed. I would test it out, but I can't see really what they look like until the ends are trimmed here, but obviously I'm going to glue those down first. I think what I'll probably do is glue these down now on the top, and then I've still got the 500 to do on the princess crown. Probably just glue them down for today, call it a day. Yeah, it's coming out okay.
Okay.
Headliner done, dashboard upgrades next. It's the interior parts out. Well, I'm pretty sure I said in the past that I'm never going to do carbon fibre skinning again, but here we are. So these will be skinned in carbon, like it's real carbon fibre cloth, rather than vinyl wrap. I have got a bit of a twist with these ones as well. Wish me luck. Not as messy as I remember, but that is the first layer done. So just wetting out the fabric at this stage, that's the only aim, is to just wet it all out, and then it makes it easier to trim off the excess tomorrow, hopefully. What a mess. Started trimming, initially just with the scissors. I'll go with the angle grinder now with the edges, and then smooth it all down. Cut out all the holes, prep it for the next stage. These all sanded and trimmed for the first time then. 3 more rounds of the epoxy, sand it again, clear coat. Wet done, calls for a black on this, which is quite unusual. So I've just masked off the roof because there's no damage on the roof really, so just no need to get any wet on wet overspray up on there. Take that masking off now. It's time for colour. Just finished painting, so we've got a 30-minute flash before it's bake, 20-minute flash, sorry, before it's bake, or 30 minutes. It's come out nice. Couple of big nibs, a few on the roof, so we'll take care of those after, it's not a problem. Always the way when you're doing a bigger job like this. If I can get my torch to work, directly the sun hits it. I've actually got quite a lot of purple in there, but without it, it's grey, you can't tell at all, so that's exactly the effect that I was going for. Super, super subtle, but in the same respect, it won't be subtle when the light hits it, I don't think. ghosted effect, exactly what I was after. Yeah, you should be able to take the masking off on the door edges. I don't think you're really going to notice a huge difference in shade. So we should get away with it quite nicely. Starting the normal denibbing, flattening, polishing. Not going too crazy on this one, but another late one. Another few late nights. Ready to put it back together then. Last few bits done then. Front and rear bumper and all of the remaining trim pieces, door handles, etc. Bonnet. Start assembling again tomorrow. That's another week gone. Another weekend. Crazy how quickly the time's going on this one. It's the last remaining bits of the interior panels now. Just a quick flash over in the black to match the headliner. And I've decided to flock the rear panels as well. It kind of gives it a bit of a suede effect. Again, to match the headliner. Ryan's been over into the tint, done the rear window, two sides, not that one because I've got something for those. Car has had its first initial heavy cuts, which is why it's still quite swirly. It's got a lot of hologram marks, nowhere near finished just yet, but we are on to my favourite part of the whole process, reassembly. So I can finally start getting rid of some of this mess. The shop is covered, absolutely covered in Golf mk7 parts everywhere. They're all over the place. But yeah, start putting it back together now.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud. And if you don't like the sound, you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Telling you that I might never go to sleep, stay up all night, doing just what I like. No more hoping, no, I'm right like this. I don't lie like this. I'm on fire like this. This, yeah. Him and her and they I'm over there. They looking over here, they giving me a stare like I give.
I think they influenced by me. They're sitting up with me, alright. When shawty looking at me, she want me to slide for the fling. She want me to show her some things. But right now I'm focused on me doing me. Gotta watch step on the tightrope. I never fall off, this light work. Know it's people trying to see me down real bad. Same ones trying to meet me where I'm at now. Same ones trying to figure how I got here. I been serving my pop, bitch, shaking my sauce, been writing these songs since 40 and key drop. Tell me when to go, how you think I'm finna stop? I be protecting my inner child. You could keep all of that dissonance. They be hating on me cause they see I'm gifted. It's all from the soil, 3D printing. I been doing me like I got a bling check. I been taking shade for the love and respect. Wanna touch stage, cross seas on me. No drama, more flights, next year's looking lit. I'm laid up in somebody grass, I'm burning the gas to my last breath. Life is so fragile, enjoying the roses so high you can't see me, I'm seated. She wanna breed me, I'm trying to do Fiji. I live on the island alone. I'm trying to be one with my aura before I allow you.
Outside's mostly done, so just starting to put the interior back together now. I had to do a bit of rewiring. So the new headlights called for a wire to go across there and down through the original harness. It's all tucked away as per standard, I suppose. Rewiring a few other bits as well, and putting in some new cables to attach eventually to the 12-volt system on the headliner. Just run them alongside. Really easy once all the plastics are out of the car, so get that done before the plastics go back in. That's the last batch of epoxy mixed up. So one thin coat on these now, nice thin even layer. One final sand, and then ready for clear coat. Alright, here we are then, last bits of the interior. So I did say we've got a bit of a twist on the carbon here. I'm going to give it a go in any case. We'll see how they come out in a few moments. Alright then guys, we're almost done. So if you've made it this far in the video, well done. I know it's a bit of a long one, but I thought I'd just show you guys some of the bits that you may have missed in the previous clips. So brand new rear lights, sequential LEDs. I think they look really nice. It's really set the car off nicely. Did the exhausts today, exhaust tips. I say tips, it is a genuine exhaust. It's welded on in the middle. Luckily it was managed to just Y-pipe it because the centre section, the previous exhaust, was bang on central, so that helped me out a little bit. We've got black accents all over the car, side skirts, obviously the front and rear bumpers. Wheels are spaced out, 20 on the back, 15 front. I think it needs a little bit more in all honesty. Definitely needs to be lowered. That can come at a later date. We've got Kayla's purple on the front, just a little personalised touch. GTI wheels. And then interior wise, done quite a lot as well. So purple stitching on the mats, they're full coverage mats all over. Purple carbon. I've still not cleaned up the door trims and I haven't put everything back in yet in terms of the trim pieces, but we're getting there. Apple CarPlay. And this is what I'm most proud of. Alexa, turn off the shop. Okay. Press this little button here. Got the starlights. Really doesn't show up anywhere near what it actually is in person. Yeah, happy with that. Obviously, Alexa, turn on the shop. Okay. Black headliner, as I mentioned before, so all the side trim pieces, all the back end, and the A-pillar is all black. Black sun visors, and obviously all the lights and stuff to match. And so yes, we're going home in a minute, boy. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'll do a very, very quick walk around outside when it's outside tomorrow. It's had its second heavy cut polish now, so it's got a little bit more finishing work to do. Obviously the whole clean down, trim pieces, like I said, a few more bits and pieces here and there, but yeah, getting there. Lee's collecting tomorrow, big handover and reveal on the following day. That's the plan.
It's a bus.